It's your man Alex, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys exactly why you are losing between $1,000 and $3,000 by going to the barbershop and not cutting your own hair in the comfort of your own home. But if you guys don't know, I made a video recently on the 5 ways that you're wasting your time and money by going to the barbershop, and a lot of those things included driving, gas, tolls, waiting in lines, actually getting the haircut, paying, and the tip. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining in much more detail the exact dollar amount for those things and the reason why I came up with $1,000 to $3,000 per year. So without any further ado, let's break down how you can actually save your time and your money by cutting your own hair instead of going to the barbershop. So right here, I pulled up a Google document. I have 3 examples here. I've got example number 1, which is a $15 per hour, which is basically minimum wage. I also have a second example where you make $50 per hour. And I also have a third example where you make $100 per hour, right? So let's scroll up to the top and I'll basically go through the first one slowly and then I'll speed through the second and third one so you guys, obviously, you'll understand how it works, how I basically gauged how much money you'll be saving each year, right? So again, your time is worth money, right? Time is money. We've all heard that saying before. It's not false for a reason, right? Our time is worth money. That's why you dedicate hours of your life to make a set dollar amount, right? $15 per hour, money per time, right? It's the same thing. So your time is very valuable and it's worth money. So let's say, for example, you're going to the barbershop, right? When you go to the barbershop, you've got to drive there. So you jump in your car and you spend, let's say, $3 on gas, right? And then let's say, for example, too, you got to drive maybe 15, 20 minutes to get there, and you got to jump on the highway to get there. Well, tolls, let's say it's $2, right? And remember, this is going to the barbershop and then coming home from the barbershop. So it's $1.50 of gas to $1 of tolls to, and then $1 of tolls back, $1.50 of gas going back home, right? So that's about $5 for gas and tolls. Now that's money, right? Now let's go over to time, right? So when you're driving, it's 30 minutes total, right? Let's say the barbershop is 15 minutes away both ways. So 15 plus 15, 30 minutes total, right? If you calculate that based on your hourly wage, which is $15 per hour, it's 30 minutes, so cut it in half, you're at $7.50 for 30 minutes. Now, like I said in the previous video, when you're waiting in the waiting room, right, as soon as you get to the barbershop, you've got to sit there, you got to take a seat, you got to pull out a magazine or just jump on TikTok and Instagram, you're just sitting there for 30 minutes before they can even call you up to start the haircut, right? So that's why waiting is a massive part of going to the barbershop too. I don't want to sit there waiting 30 minutes just to get the haircut. I could have been done already if I did it at my house, right? I could have been done by then. So 30 minutes goes by, that's another $7.50 by you just waiting, right? So then you go ahead and the haircut itself. Let's say the haircut takes about 1 hour, right? 60 minutes. Now, most barbers should be able to get the haircut done within 30 to 40 minutes, but some barbers like to take their time. Maybe they're very particular, or you get the wash treatment and the shampoo, whatever it may be. Other barbers go in and they start chit-chatting with everybody in the barber shop, right? It's a huge issue. He's talking to this barber, to that barber, to this barber, to the guy at the front. He's talking smack with the guy that just came in. He's trying to sell some type of hat or a shirt or something. This guy's selling stuff. He's trying to kick him out. All of this, he's got to take a lunch break. All of these different things that you're just sitting in the chair like, bro, can I get my haircut, please? Like, you're wasting my time in this chair. Please, just cut my hair. That's what I'm here for. I'm paying you to cut my hair. And then, keep that in mind. You're getting frustrated because you're in the chair and you're waiting for this dude to cut your hair, but he's too busy doing other things, right? So, you go over, once you get your haircut, it's finished after 60 minutes, right? 60 minutes, 1 hour of your time. is $15, right? $15 of your time. So now you've got to pay the barber. $25, let's say, is the average haircut. $25, I made it standard for all three of my examples, $25. And then the tip is $5 each, right? The tip is between 10 and 25%, let's say. 10 and 20%, $5, right? So not only do you have to put up with the barber's nonsense sitting in the chair waiting, you got to go to the waiting room for 30 minutes, you got to take an hour of your time, you're hearing him chit-chat nonsense, you just want to get your hair cut. You have to tip the barber as well as the actual payment for the service. That's ridiculous. So not only did you waste countless minutes and hours of my time, you also want me to tip you on top of that? That's ridiculous. I couldn't imagine. It blows my mind. I would never tip anybody for disrespecting my time, right? And that's just me. You know, I want you guys to feel that burn. Like, I get fired up when people waste my time. It pisses me off because I could be doing other things. And that's why I cut my hair. So let's break it down. Break down all the numbers. Each haircut costs you 2 hours worth of your time, right? You got 30 minutes driving, you got 30 minutes waiting, and then you got 60 minutes for the haircut, right? That's 2 hours of your time, and $15 times 2 hours is $30, right? Now the money spent, how much did you spend for the haircut plus the tip plus the gas and tolls, right? $3 for gas, $2 for tolls, that's $5. And then 25 plus 5 plus 5 is $35 spent on gas, tolls, the haircut, and the tip, right? Very, very simple. So if you add up the hours that you wasted going to the barbershop and the money that you spent for the haircut, total time plus money spent costs you $65 per haircut. $65. You thought you were just spending $30, right? Most people think, oh, I spent 25, gave him 25 plus a $5 tip. $30, no big deal. What you actually wasted was $65 going to the barbershop, right? Now, let's keep it real, keep it 100 here. Let's go back and let's do the same exact model, but with you cutting your own hair instead. So, are you driving to the barbershop? No, you don't need to drive to go to your bathroom. That's 10 feet down the hall. So $0 for gas, $0 for tolls, 0 driving, 0 waiting. There's no waiting room, right? If you're eating lunch, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go cut my hair. You grab your stuff and you start cutting your hair. There's no waiting, there's no driving. You eliminate all of that time and money wasted by driving and waiting in line to get your haircut, right? Now the haircut, I cut my hair and I've proved it and I've shown it many times on my YouTube channel. I cut my hair under 30 minutes, right? It takes me 30 minutes, right? A fade can take 20 to 30 minutes or 20 to 25 minutes. And then the hair on top, if I do it, if I'm just growing it out, doesn't matter, another like 15 minutes. So max, you're looking at between 25 to 40 minutes for the haircut. If you're really good, right? If you're a beginner, it's obviously gonna take you longer. But add 20 minutes, no, add like 10 minutes for cleanup. Let's just say it all adds up. So the haircut plus cleanup is 1 hour of your time, right? For simple math, right? So let's say here, what's this? This should be 15, sorry about that. This should be 15. Because it's $15 per hour still. Remember, now you're not paying the barber for anything, right? You are the barber, basically. So you're not paying yourself anything for the service. You're not paying yourself for the tip. So $0. The only thing that you end up using up is 1 hour of your time, which costs $15. And you're not spending any money, right? $0 spent to anybody, no money out of your pocket, and $15 of your time has just been used up. So the total time and money that you spent, and it cost you $15 per haircut, right? So it cost you $65 to go to the barbershop, your time and money. But it costs you only $15 to cut your own hair. That's $50, right? So let's read right here. You end up saving about 1 hour by not going to the barbershop, right? It costs you 2 hours to go to the barbershop, only takes you 1 hour doing it at home. So you save 1 hour, which is $15. You also end up saving $50 per haircut, right? That's huge. So in total, you're spending $50 every time you get a haircut going to a barbershop, or you look at it my way, you're saving $50 every time you cut your own hair, right? So if you do the math, let's say you cut your hair every 2 weeks, right? Just like I do, every 2 weeks. There's 52 weeks in a year, divide that by 2 because you do it every 2 weeks. 26 weeks in a year that you end up cutting your own hair. 26 weeks times $50 that you save every haircut is $1,300 saved per year by cutting your own hair, being paid only $15 per hour, which is minimum wage. Right? Let that sink in. You can save, again, $1,300 by cutting your own hair every single 2 weeks if you value your time at $15 per hour, right? Let's say you're 17 years old or 18 years old and you work a minimum wage job making $15 per hour. At the end of the year, you will have saved $1,300 by cutting your own hair and not going to the barbershop, right? People need to start understanding that your time is just as valuable as your money, right? How much money you make, how much money you pull in, it's just as valuable. Time equals money, and there's no other way around it, right? So I'm going to run through the second example and the third example now that you understand how I broke it down. It's the same exact setup, gas, tolls, everything is the exact same. The haircut plus the tip, it's all $25. The gas and tolls is $3 and $2. The only thing that was changed, of course, is how much you value your time per hour, right? So if you get paid $50 per hour, which is a pretty good career, this is how much money you would end up saving, right? So you broke it down. Total time plus money spent is $135 per haircut if you value your time at $50 per hour, right? Scroll all the way down. The money you would save cutting your own hair the money you would spend is $50 per haircut. $50 per hour, it only takes you 1 hour to cut your hair. So let's go all the way down. You also end up saving $135 minus 50, so $85 per haircut is what you end up saving. $135 going to the barbershop minus $50 cutting your own hair. You also end up saving, times that by 26 weeks, times 85, $2,210 per year in savings, right? $2,210. You can literally travel and go to however many countries that you want for $2,210, right? I'm here in Greece right now. My plane ticket cost me $550. The food in Greece is about 1/3 or 1/4 of the price in America. So I'm probably spending in total being here in Greece about $1,000 to $1,200, right? So if I made $1,500, if I made $15 per hour, right, minimum wage, I could literally come to Greece and I'm here for 30 days. I'm on vacation here for 30 days, and that's how much money I'm spending. I'm spending roughly between $1,000 and $1,200 here on vacation. If I saved $1,300 per year at minimum wage, I could take a trip to Greece every single year for a whole month and it'd be all good. But a lot of people don't understand that saving money is just as good as making money, right? It's massive. People don't understand that. So let's say you could save $2,200 per year, right? And remember, this whole thing is just predicated on you cutting your own hair. If you're an adult and let's say you've got a wife, you've got children, you're also going to be saving money by cutting your children's hair as well, right? That's $25 for your children as well. So you plus, let's say you have 2 children, you plus your 2 children, that's 3 times the price. So whatever you're saving by just you cutting your own hair, just multiply that by however many children that you have as well. And that's how much money you're saving, which means you can go on vacations anywhere you want at that point. Let's say you got 3 children, you're looking at 246, around $6,600 per year in savings by not having to go to the barbershop for you and your 2 children to get haircuts, right? And let's just say, you don't want to travel. Let's say traveling's not your thing, right? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to buy a brand new car? You can use this money as a down payment for a brand new house, for a brand new car, right? It's very, very important. Saving money is just as good as making money because why? You're not getting taxed on money that you keep in your pocket, right? They don't tax you just by it sitting in your bank account. It doesn't work like that. So saving money is just as good as making money because you're not getting taxed on the money that's sitting in your bank account. So same thing. Let's jump over to the third example now. Your time is valued at $100 per hour, right? You've got a solid career. You're doing really good, but you really want to save extra money because why? You're in a higher tax bracket and you feel like the government's ripping you off with taxes, right? So let's go down. Let's do the same thing. Going to the barbershop, you're spending with your time and your money $235 per haircut. Now, you cut your own hair, $100 per hour, you're only spending an hour of your time, which equals $100. So do the math, let's scroll down, 26 weeks times 135, which is 235 minus 100, 135. Times that by 26 weeks, right? You're cutting your hair every 2 weeks. You're saving $3,500 per year, right? That's crazy. That's crazy good. You know what you could do with $3,500 just sitting in your bank account left after everything? After everything's all said and done, you've got $3,500. I could go wherever I want. I could travel, down payment on a brand new car, down payment on a house, or at least it could add up to a down payment on a house because you only need to put 3.5% down anyway. $300,000 house, you're paying $10,000 for the down payment. Okay, do this for 3 years, there's your down payment on a house, right? Like, it adds up. People need to understand it. It adds up, guys. I care about respect, and I respect myself. I respect my wallet. I'm not going to spend money on things that don't, for me personally, that don't deserve my money, right? If I feel like I can do it to save time, right? I save an hour by cutting my own hair. I save a lot of money by cutting my own hair. I can use that saved money to come here, to go to places like this, to vacation for a full month out of the year, to take these mini retirements for a full year. I can do these things, right? And I have the extra money to buy a new car if I wanted to do that. I could have the extra money saved up to put a down payment on a house if that's what I wanted to do. You have options, right? The more money you have, the more options and the more opportunities you have to use that money more wisely, right? Now, I'm not making these videos, I don't teach people how to cut their own hair to piss off barbers and be dramatic, but what I'm doing is helping people understand that you don't need to go to the barbershop. I've got like hundreds of videos on my channel of me cutting my own hair. I started doing this when I was 13 years old, right? I'm nearly 27. So 13 and a half years ago, I started cutting my own hair. When I was a little kid, I was like a little teenager when I started, and I still do it to this day. So if I could do it at 13, if you're 18, 30, 40 years old, you can do it too, right? So with that all being said, definitely check out my self-haircut course. If you feel like you want to learn in more detail and my YouTube videos aren't enough for you, I do weekly one-on-one live sessions, live coaching calls with my course members. I also do weekly live streamed self-haircuts with my course members, right? So the live stream self-haircuts run about 2 to 3 hours. You can ask me as many questions as you want while I'm cutting my own hair. And then the one-on-one coaching calls are every single week for about 1 hour each, right? So you can always hit me up. I'm 24/7 on the Discord private community group chat, helping and just there to help when everybody needs help. The course is 60 plus lectures. Check it out, www.alexkouras.com. It's the first link in the description down below and in the card section above. Definitely check it out, especially because I'm updating and adding new value to the course every single week. So with that being said, every single month, the price is going up $20. So every month from here on out, price is going up $20 because of the higher demand and the amount of value that I'm adding directly to the course. So definitely jump in now, because a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, the course is going to be worth way more money. So if you want to invest in yourself now while the course is still relatively cheap, definitely jump in, because there's a lot of value being spat in my course. So definitely check it out. But if you guys did like this video and you found it helpful, definitely leave a like and share it with a friend. Also, if you're new to my channel, click on the subscribe button down below. Let's learn how to cut your own hair. Let's save you some time and money. Who needs to go to a barbershop when you can just do it from the comfort of your home and save all of this time and money, right? So like the video, share it with a friend, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace!